Gems, and welcome to the one video I have been procrastinating for the longest time, but I'm here now. I am chilling. I am ready to talk about it. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mahlasedi, and if you are a returning gem, hi mama. Please don't forget to press that subscribe button so we can keep this family growing. This is the first, okay, it's not the first sit down video, but it's rather like the second, but it feels like this is my first real sit down video. So today we're just going to be talking about becoming a newly known content creator, navigating doubts, finding your niche, consistency, and everything along those lines. I decided to do this video mainly because if you have been a gem from day one, you would know that I have had a lot of times where I was doubting the whole content creation thing. For the longest time, like you guys know, and I feel like I still have those moments where I kind of kancane so really don't want to do this content creation thing because it's such a slow growing process. Like, we're not in America, we're not like abroad, so it's really hard for brands to kind of like notice, or it's even hard to like grow an audience like really quickly over time. And maybe, just maybe, I'm also not being patient enough. So I have had a lot of moments where I felt like giving up and not doing it because I didn't necessarily see the results when I wanted to see them. And you know, to be quite honest, it's also just like how can you expect to see results when you haven't really like pulled up your socks? And yeah, so that's basically why I want to do this, is just to like navigate hate, why I got to the place of not wanting to do content creation and everything along those lines. So with my with my first bullet point, I wrote not knowing your niche as the first one. I feel like that's a very important part. That's why I want to start with it. When you're a content creator, you create content based off of something. So it can be tech, maybe you create content on technology, you create content on like makeup, fashion, skincare, hey, do you know, we all know like the categories that fall under like content creation. So finding your niche and finding what you like and enjoy is really important. I started vlogging because I loved watching TikTok vlogs. I love watching, like, before I even hopped onto like YouTube vlogs, I was always a TikTok girly, like vloggy girly. Even the vlogs where the girls would just play music, working out, doing their bed, eating, cleaning and stuff like that. It wasn't necessarily like speaking vlogs. I just enjoyed watching people do things. So I was like, because I like it and I talk a lot and I feel like I have the personality for it, let me do it. So I started vlogging, mini vlogs to be specific. I started doing mini vlogs end of 2022. In December this year, it would be 2 years. So I've been doing mini vlogs for like the past 2 years and I love it. I absolutely love it. I won't lie, my content has changed as time goes by. Like, I used to do a lot of like in-house content because I always used to stay home. I'm a homebody by nature. Like, I love staying home. So I just used to do like spend the Sunday with me, like Sunday resets. And I was also really trying to still like stay consistent. So I just used what I can until like now I actually go out and etc. So yeah, finding my niche, I would say my type of like content creation definitely falls under lifestyle because I do hauls, I do like get ready with me's, I do fashion content here and there. I'm also really trying to hop onto skincare, guys. Oh my gosh, I want to do skincare so badly. I don't like being boiled down to one niche. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just do makeup because I feel like I also dress really well and I like talking. So that's where the get ready videos come in. Those I post a lot on TikTok. So yeah, lifestyle content, absolutely love it. And just to highlight, I think this is an important thing because I've been experiencing it. So it's also the reason why this video took so long to come out, is because I have been in such a weird life bubble when it comes to content creation. I am still in the process, or in the air bubble of kind of like figuring out how I can make my content more engaging, create content that is very like eye-catching, creating content that I know will perform well. Because my get ready with me's, like, I love doing get ready with me's, but not all of them exceed my goal. Do you know what I mean? So I'm still in the space bubble of kind of like figuring out how else I can make my content more interesting, especially now that I also want to do skincare. So I kind of need to think of like interesting ways to like do skincare, do makeup reviews, instead of saying, okay guys, so I bought this product and I'm just gonna put it on. And I don't want to do reviews like that. Like, I want to take like a video, you know, focusing on the product, what the product does. So I'm still kind of wrapping my head around that, but that still falls under lifestyle. That's what I just wanted to say. The reason why this video is late is because I have really been trying to figure out, first of all, I've been in the biggest slump of my life. I've been so lazy. I've been procrastinating a lot. So I haven't really like attended to my content creation things as much for the past 3 weeks. But I'm back now, baby. I'm back. And I've also just, in that space of not really producing content or taking content, I've been thinking about ways to really make my content engaging so that I can reach my goal at the end of the year. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to reach a certain goal by June, but I haven't really been that consistent. I haven't really, like, it's still a developing process. That's one thing you guys should know. It's still a developing process. You can choose to do content today and then choose to do it differently 3 months down the line. You have to come up with ways to kind of like attract a new audience and still keep your current audience satisfied. So that is point number 1 about finding your niche. The second one would be doubt. I think doubt definitely stems from not knowing what your niche is. When you just create content for the sake of creating content, you will get lost, baby. You will get lost. You will feel like you don't know what you're doing. And that's why I'm saying it's still such a process to like kind of like sit in your content creation and be like, okay, I'm fully doing makeup. It's really hard when you're a first timer because you don't really know where your creativity skills stem from the most. So I know for a fact that like I do lifestyle, baby. I love talking. So like doing hauls works for me. Doing get readies works for me because I just love speaking. Do you know what I mean? So doubts will always stem from not knowing what your niche is, trying every niche and feeling like you're not getting the results because you're trying to do everything at once, that you don't also give yourself time to kind of generate ideas, generate creative ways to engage with your community and come up with like creative ways to like just have an aesthetic for your content. I think is what it's important. If you don't know your aesthetic, you don't know your niche, it definitely does boil down to doubts, because now you doubt like that fashion video didn't work, that makeup video didn't work, that skincare routine didn't work, that hair review didn't work, that install is not laid, that contour is not contouring. So you sit and you doubt what you're doing because the results aren't coming, and the results aren't coming because you want to do everything at once. So you don't even have time to strategically think about how you want to do your fashion content, how you want to do your makeup content, how you want to do your skincare content, you know, things like that. So to avoid doubts, I feel like find your niche, experiment with it, or experiment with them as much as you'd like to until you feel like, okay, this is my niche. Like now I'm very confident to say like lifestyle is my niche. And yes, I do like makeup, I do fashion, I do skincare, but my vlogs, a lot of my vlogs revolve around being outside. My vlogs really are just like outdoor activities, which could be considered as lifestyle. So that is what I have to say about doubts. Also, I feel like take your time, Sana. Take your time. Like, and I'm speaking like this because like I said, I still have moments of doubt, and taking my time for me now means creating and thinking of more creative ways to engage with y'all. I'm not gonna lie, like I don't want to feed you guys the same content. Also, to add on to the whole doubt thing, it took me, so since I started a YouTube channel, it's just been vlogs. It took me these 3 weeks that I've been in a slump to realize and note that content, lifestyle content, is really not about going out. I don't have to always wait to vlog to keep posting or like to be consistent. Like I don't need to wait for the time I'm going to the movies, I'm going out with my friends, I'm going out for lunch to pull out my camera and say, okay, I'm going to feed you guys content. No, baby, we can sit down and do sit down videos. We can do story times. We can do hauls, which I have coming for you. And after this video, I hope. After this video, I definitely want to do a haul, but that's not the point of this video right now. But it took me so long. It took me 8 months, 9 months to kind of like know and understand that, like, especially YouTube content, that YouTube content or content in general doesn't always have to be going out and spending money just so that you can feel like you're producing and being consistent. No. For the past 3 weeks, I've literally been thinking about that. I'm just like, girl, you want to be consistent, you want to grow your community, you want to grow those numbers, like you want to attract brands. Be consistent. And consistency doesn't mean going out to the restaurant every single week, because for you that's content. Sitting right here and talking to you guys, that's content. Doing a beginner friendly makeup whatever tutorial, that's content. Doing a Shein haul or whatever haul, that's content. Doing a everyday makeup look, that's content. So I'm only really now starting to understand my niche and understanding what content creation is all about and what content creation needs. Do you get it? If you don't get it, tell me in the comments so I can elaborate further. So yeah, so now I know that, like, if I want to give you guys 2 videos a week, I don't have to be outside to give you 2 videos a week. We can do a Shein haul, we can do a declutter with me, we can do a my jumpsuits that I have from Shein type videos. I don't always have to be outside. And then my third pointer would be consistency. Whew, I struggle with this. Because I have been in doubt and because I didn't know my niche. Can you see how everything is just like, it's literally a domino effect. If you don't know your niche, you create doubts for the content that you create and the content you're doing. You also become very inconsistent because you don't know what to do. You don't know, like, you just don't know what to do. And it's also like, if you don't know what to do, you don't want to do it because you don't know what to do and you don't know how you're going to do it. So you will sit there and you'll be like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to film a video, but you don't know what video you're gonna film. Or this has been me since like the beginning. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, when the reasons why I haven't posted on YouTube were 100% the fact that I always felt like I had to be outside. And because I'm not an outside girly, I like to stay home. I'm not consistent, because in my mind, content creation is all about going outside, and it's really not about going outside. If I had hopped on the fact that like, let me do story times, let me do hauls, let me do a quick makeup, whatever, I would have been so consistent, because I would know that like, even in the comfort of my own home, I'm still able to create content that is engaging. So it took me literally the beginning of this month to kind of like understand that. So consistency is literally the route or the path to a successful content creation career. And I feel like even in anything that you do, consistency at the gym, consistency when you study, consistency when you wake up every day and like make your bed, consistency when you cook cooking every day, like consistency plays such a huge role in achieving the things you would like to achieve. Because now I can tell you that I feel so comfortable and so confident to say that I can be consistent on YouTube now that I know that I don't need to be outside every single day. Like showing up for your audience, and I'm not even talking about a new audience, just showing up for the people that support you right now. That is what you need to focus on. And that is what I've also told myself in my time of doubt. I'm just like, Mahlasedi, focus on the audience that you have now. Focus on the people that conversate with you in the comments. Create content, show up for these people, because those people are the reason why you even got to the numbers that you got to. These people are the reasons why you want to keep making content creation. It's really all about consistency and showing up for your people. If you're consistent and you show up for your people, you will grow, you will attract new people, you will just, guys, it's all about growth. I just feel like consistency literally equals growth for me. So consistent even on days where you don't want to. Can I tell you, I started filming this video at 3. I started my makeup at 2. Usually the old me, the me that was inconsistent, the me that was in so much doubt, the me that didn't know my niche, by the time it hit 12 o'clock and I didn't do my makeup and I didn't do my hair, or I didn't plan what I'm gonna wear, or I didn't plan what I'm gonna talk about, I wouldn't have even thought about filming this video. But I was like, you know what, I need to be very intentional about what I want. And you know what, being intentional means being consistent in everything that you do, so that you can literally receive the fruits of your labor. Consistency, baby. That is the number one thing for any growth or success. Consistency. And then my 4th pointer would be building an audience. I feel like, can I tell you, I actually did this list out of my ass. I did this list out of my ass, but everything literally falls under each other so well. So the first one is knowing your niche, the second one is doubt, the third one is consistency, and the 4th one is building an audience. Now, when you know your niche, when you're not in doubt anymore, and when you're consistent, you attract the right people. Now you know, okay, I'm a makeup tutorial babe. I love makeup. I'm a makeup girly. You find your niche as makeup. You doubt here and there. I don't know, maybe if I do like makeup reviews, can you do makeup reviews? Maybe after reviews I'll do my everyday makeup. Okay, then I'll do a date night makeup look. Like, now that you found your niche, it's very easy to kind of like not doubt what you want to do. And when you don't doubt, you become very consistent with your content. So now that you're a makeup girly, every time you go out, you're going to make sure to pull your camera out. Why? Because you know what you're doing. That is your content niche. You don't have any doubts in what you're creating because you found your niche, and now you can be consistent. Now you can literally every single day, every time you pull out your foundation, every time you pull out your concealer, you can record because you know what you want. And like I said, okay, that's my next pointer. I'll hop onto that. But can you see how everything just falls in line? Like, once you know what you're doing, once you believe in what you're doing, once you do it to the best of your ability and show up for yourself every single day like you're supposed to, you build your audience, baby. You build your audience, and you really just need to keep showing up for yourself. Hey, like, you really do need to keep showing up for yourself, because I feel like if you don't post that content, how are people going to know you? How are you going to build your audience? How are you going to know that there are people who can actually inspire you to keep going and keep being consistent if you don't post? Do you know what I'm saying? Building your audience is important. And I feel like even if you decide to change your niche down the line, you have your audience and they follow you for a reason. Like, I know majority of you guys follow me because my content is relatable and I'm very authentic, which is honestly what I wanted from the jump. Like, being a content creator, there's nothing I want more than people seeing the authentic side of me. I'm not here to fool nobody. Okay, I love that people can point at and be like, oh my gosh, I love watching your content because you're so relatable. I feel like I do content that everyone does, like everyone does vlogs, and at the same time I feel like I attract my audience by simply just being real, raw and authentic. So yeah, building your audience will come from creating what you love creating, doing it consistently, and just constantly showing up. Literally, that's how you build your audience. There is no particular thing that can make someone be attracted to your content. I feel like if someone likes your content, if someone finds your content relatable, jackpot. And then, excuse me, my last pointer would be being creative. So I don't know if I mentioned this in the video, but in this time of being in my slump and being away for YouTube for about 2 weeks now, I have been thinking about ways to make my content creative and engaging. So when I do hauls, so like for example, when I do hauls, I don't just want to speak and say, okay guys, so today I'm going to review this fancy lip gloss that I bought not so long ago and whatever. I don't want to do that anymore. Now I kind of want my product reviews to be like focus on the product, putting it on, zooming into my eye so you can see the mascara, zooming into my lip if I'm doing a lip liner review, you know, things like that. Just being like very creative. Even like when it comes to YouTube, like now I know that like I don't always have to post a vlog. You guys would most probably like to see hauls. I just got a Shein order that I was like, let me actually do a haul. Do you know how many Shein orders I had ever since I started YouTube? But I didn't think of like doing hauls because I always thought YouTube and lifestyle content was all about vlogs and going out and just having to be outside. It is really not, baby. It is really not. So being creative, man, be creative. Think about ways that people can want to watch your content. Like every time you drop something, someone needs to be like, oh my gosh, finally, I've been waiting for you to drop, because your content is just that good and so engageable. Like I look back at some of the videos that I did and I'm like, I obviously like weigh my options and I look at the differences. Like, okay, this video performed well because of this video performed well because of this. And now that I've seen that the videos that perform the most are the videos where I've become so creative and have thought out of the box about how I can actually do something like this. Like the other one is sitting at like 100 and something K, and a lot of my videos haven't reached those numbers in a very long time. So I'm also still in the process of becoming very creative with my content, and like just other ways that I can like keep you guys engaged and still liking my content, because I feel like that's what content creation is all about. You create something for people to learn from and for people to enjoy and not get tired of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want you guys to get tired of me. I don't want you guys to get tired of me. I don't want you guys to get tired of me. So yeah, I need to really put in the work in terms of like making my content a lot more enjoyable and a lot more creative. And it's still May. I still have literally the whole year, but I feel like I kind of want to sort it out right now so that creating content just becomes easy for me. Do you know? So going back to the steps one more time, these are the 5 steps that I have highlighted. 1 is knowing your niche. 2 is navigating doubts. 3 is navigating consistency. 4 is building your audience. And 5 is being creative when it comes to the life bubble of being a content creator. I'm looking forward to the content that I'm going to produce for you guys. I can't wait. Like, I can't wait. I'm so glad that even though I was in the most unproductive state of my life, I'm so happy that I got to still think about content creation and how I can actually make it work and very engageable for you guys and very relatable for you guys, because this is something that I enjoy doing. So I feel like it's really time for me to sit and think about what I actually want, or what I want my results to be, the type of audience I want to attract, and the content I want to put out. So yeah guys, I literally did this full beat for you guys and I actually love it. I actually love it. I feel like I look really pretty right now. All of this just to shoot a 25-minute video. Okay, on my camera it says 25. I don't know if it's 25, but yeah. But you know what? That is also what content creation is about. Investing in the, I want to say investing in the fruits of your labor, but that doesn't make sense. Or does it make sense? But basically investing in your craft, investing in what you love, investing in what you want to see results in will definitely result. You will eat the fruits of your labor, and I can't wait to eat my fruits of my labor with each and every one of you guys. This is it from me. I hope this was insightful. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you also learned something from it. If you guys are still not clear about what I've said, or if you guys want me to touch on something else, please let me know in the comments. If you also have any recommendations of the type of content you guys want to see, please don't forget. You know, me and you guys speak. You know, we have a whole conversation. You know, we have a whole board meeting in those comments. I am all for it. I am all ears. I am here to give you guys the best content I can, and I need you guys to help me out by letting me know what you guys would like to see more, what I should like start incorporating. Do you guys want story time, sit down video? What do you guys want? Tell me. I am here to serve you. Okay, with that being said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you would like to. I have been speaking so much, but because I love speaking, it doesn't feel like a chore. But yeah guys, I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to stay blessed, don't forget to stay protected, and don't forget to show gratitude. I absolutely love you guys so much, and see you in the next one.